Over a long period of time, we actually began as Newton and Nos Environment Group, and that was way back in 2006. And it wasn't until 2015 that we then metamorphosed into Yam Community Energy. We had in fact been doing a lot of both environmental and energy saving projects along that route. But it wasn't until we got some funding, mainly through the EU actually, that we were able to do a feasibility study on forming Yam Community Energy. And we formed it as the entity was a community benefit society. And that was because our objectives were to feed back any surpluses back into the community. And we were then able to, once we had formed ourselves and built up some surpluses from our association with two solar farms, we were able to offer grants to local groups to do carbon saving projects with them. For example, we put solar panels on a village hall. We have created wildlife ponds with schools so that they can teach ecology. We have contributed to creating a forest school in our local primary school. We actually cover 5 parishes. There's a 5 parish grouping, and when COVID came along and hit us all, there were inevitably people who fell through the net with government furloughing. So we were able to contribute to the emergency funds that were created in each of the 5 parishes. So we were able to switch, because we're a small group, we're able to be pretty nimble on our feet. And we're hoping that now that COVID is ending, we hope, that we can get back to our normal business again.
And just tell me about something. You've achieved so much, haven't you? There was a lot of, just summarise what you've built, just really quickly, and kind of, the fact that you've broken down barriers.
Well, basically, we are addressing the climate and ecological emergency that the planet has at local level. We're contributing to that local decarbonisation and conservation of nature, and hopefully improving the biodiversity within our parishes through the projects that we fund.
And you've got the solar farm, haven't you, in the AONB?
Yes, that was quite a breakthrough getting that, because the criticism is that you're industrializing the landscape. But I'd like to make several points. First of all, those solar farms are only built on low-grade agricultural land, and it doesn't mean that they need to be an industrial landscape, because we can create wildflower meadows there, so that they're rich for pollinators. And we all know that bees are declining and pollinators are declining. So it's very important to create those wildflower meadows. And in addition to that, we've got beehives at one of the solar farms, and we have funded projects to lower the community's carbon footprint.